Hi guys.
Hello guys, welcome to PitchingInLine. In this video, we are going to talk about Sunday Dhamaka match which happened in Sharjah between Delhi Capitals and Kolkata Knight Riders. As expected, there was a high-scoring game with both the sides scoring more than 200. Uh, How did you feel? How did you enjoy this match? Because in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, we are hardly getting 200 runs matches
Yeah.
in both the innings, and we are seeing proper high-scoring games.
Uh, it was expected. We expected a high-scoring run fest, and it exactly what we got. Kolkata Knight Riders won the toss. They put Delhi in, and I thought Delhi openers really, took advantage of the, inexperienced KKR bowling. They, especially Prithvi Shaw, the way he played, it's like I was telling you, this guy has to have this consistency, and he was timing the ball really well. What do you feel about his innings yesterday? This is his second 50 plus score after CSK. How do you rate this innings?
Yeah, yeah, I think he couldn't have timed it much way better.
Hmm.
Because I think in Sharjah, coming there, short boundaries, pitch being good, I think he took complete advantage of that. At
Hmm.
the same time, I felt KKR weren't smart with their bowling changes. They weren't really that smart with their bowling changes. But at the same time, I felt both the Delhi openers, right? They played well. They complemented each other pretty well. And the whole batting kind of came together for Delhi
Hmm.
yesterday. Even Shreyas Iyer,
Hmm.
I mean, he played exceptionally well. You know, I'm seeing him hitting those sixes on the offside. On the leg side, I can
Yeah,
understand,
correct.
but hitting sixes on the offside is very, very difficult. How did you enjoy that innings, and how important is that knock in context of the match?
It was very important because Shreyas Iyer was getting starts and he was playing a good hand in all the matches so far. But he was not getting that that score 50 plus 60 plus score, which will seem significant when you open the scorecard of the match. So yesterday I thought he played really well. He took advantage of the situation. He took the advantage of the ground dimensions, and he was playing a marauding innings, man. 88 runs of 38 balls, 7 fours and 6 sixes. That was simply overkill.
It's
Once Prithvi Shaw got dismissed, it was on Shreyas Iyer's shoulder to keep that momentum flowing. Because if he had he slowed down pace a little bit, KKR bowlers would have been pounced easily. But again, Shreyas Iyer ensured that that the momentum is not lost, and he started exactly where Prithvi Shaw left and went, and some finishing touches from Rishabh Pant in the quick fire 38 odd runs was really helpful. I thought Delhi had a good batting performance yesterday.
yes. They certainly did. They took complete advantage of it, and I think Delhi will be more than happy, with this
Hmm.
performance because all their top four has performed. So I think Delhi would be happy with their batting. And a word on KKR's bowling.
Hmm.
See, Shreyas Iyer batted well. He took on Pat Cummins and did well.
Hmm.
But I felt KKR's captaincy could have been a little bit smarter.
Hmm.
If you're giving Varun Chakravarti at the end,
Hmm.
he's tend to go for runs. You have Naga Koti, you have Shivam Mavi. They are your pacers.
Hmm.
It's difficult to beat 140 plus bowlers and normal spinners.
Hmm.
And I didn't get that logic there because if you see at the end of the day,
Hmm.
they lost by, I think that over in then proved very costly for them. They
Correct.
scored more than 20 runs again in Varun Chakravarti's over. Instead, if you could have given it to Shivam Mavi or Nagar Koti with changing pace, that would have been well. What do you think about DK's captaincy? He's not in form.
Hmm.
So far, he didn't have any scores. He's he's completely in very very bad form. Do you think that is even affecting his captaincy as well?
I think yes. He's handling the pressure of both captaincy and wicketkeeper and even batsman. So he's playing a triple role there. So it's not easy. You have to give that benefit of doubt to him. And I thought he had a he was captaining well against Rajasthan Royals. I thought the way he was rotating bowlers there was much better. But again, man, yesterday it was in Sharjah, so there is nothing much a bowler can do. Yesterday as we are speaking, few minutes back about Rabada, even he is going for runs. So that's how the conditions in Sharjah is. Yeah, I agree to the fact that they could have been much more smarter in terms of bowling changes and all. But again, in these conditions, you can't do much. That's what I feel.
And one more question, Sunil Narayan.
Hmm.
What do you think about Sunil Narayan as batsman? I think he's keeping. Do you think he's keeping a lot of pressure on Shubman Gill?
I think yes. I think yes. Yesterday we were talking about like Sunil Narayan has a good opportunity here, small grounds, he can play more freely. But yesterday also he wasn't comfortable, to be very honest with you. And I think it's time. I think it's time to consider the changes. I will prefer somebody like Tom Banton above, over him, because it's not working, because he is bowling well but he's not picking wickets, right? And he's not picking wickets and he's not menacing with the ball, and he's not giving that starts which KKR would have wanted from him. So I think it's better they go with somebody like Tom Banton at the top, or else if they want to go with a bowler, they can go with somebody like Chris Green, who can play dual role, and
Uh,
send Tripathi up the order, and he can open with Shubman Gill.
yeah, Tripathi he has a fabulous record opening. He did that for RPS, Rising Pune Super Giants.
Yes.
So he can do that role, and
Yes.
he played well yesterday. He
Yes.
came after Cummins.
Yes.
Maybe he should have been sent before Cummins.
Hmm.
If you're sending a fast bowler before this batsman,
Hmm.
that is another move what they would be really talking again uh, uh, in the boardroom.
Correct.
But what do you think about their fight back? At one point of time, I thought Delhi were completely on top,
Yes.
with fall of wickets of Andrew Russell and everything.
Yes.
But Ian Morgan, I think he
Yeah.
showed why he's a world class player, and
Hmm.
Rahul Tripathi also supported him well. So at one point of time, it looked like they can achieve chasing 228. There were 31 needed of 14 balls at that point of time with two set batsmen.
True.
Seemed like they can do it. So what do you think about that performance?
Morgan played exceptionally well, and he took the attack to Rabada. That those three sixes were, that's enough. Why he is considered one of the best in white ball cricket. And as you said, the batting order could have been shuffled a bit, but I thought, you know, Morgan played that innings, man. Morgan came in down the order. I think Morgan was also batting, way below where should have bat. Don't you think that he should bat above Dinesh Karthik in the batting order?
Yes, I think he should have come in place of Russell. Russell, sending in Russell so early, uh, I don't see, because Russell is a power hitter.
Yes.
He's not this person who will construct an innings. He, I think, see, he already targeted Rabada, hit him for a six, hit him for a four. At that moment of time, you can take few singles, because the run rate wasn't really shooting that much up, and he's the opposition's best bowler.
Mm.
Again, at trying to attacking him and losing his wicket, I thought there he could have played a little bit with maturity, but that is what Russell is. Russell is someone who would go after the ball.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not known for constructing an innings. I thought if probably Ian Morgan and Russell were playing together, right, it would have been a different factor, different kind of aura that Taker would have.
So
So
let's talk.
finally, what are the positives for Delhi Capitals and KKR?
As far as DC is concerned, I thought their bowling was up to the mark, especially in these conditions. No, bowling is not easy. As Shreyas here mentioned in the mid innings, that even misses are going for sixes. So in those type of conditions, as a bowler, it's really tough. And it was a tough day in the office for Ravichandran Ashwin, who was making a comeback. Nitish Rana took him apart. In the very first ball itself. So that there was a setback there. Then Amit Mishra, I thought he bowled well, but his injury, this finger injury, was a cause of concern, because had he completed those 4 overs, right, Stoinis wouldn't have been required. If Stoinis wouldn't have bowled, then they wouldn't have
Okay.
attacked him. I thought Amit Mishra's that
So the
injury was a turning point in between where KKR took the full advantage. And Ashwin not having a good day cost everything. But I thought Norkia and Harshal Patel bowled really well. They came back, picked up the crucial
okay, so those
wickets.
are the positives.
Yes.
So in bowling department, you feel the positives are Harshal Patel and Nokia.
Nokia, yeah.
And for KKR, I think they have to really look into where Dinesh Karthik has to play. If you're playing Rahul Tripaঠি's position, and I think they have to seriously look into Sunil Narayan because their next match is also in Sharjah. So I think that it's high time that they take few tough calls. So that's it, guys. That's the post analysis of Delhi Capitals versus KKR. We'll see you guys again after the next match where we bring up the next post analysis. Tata, see you. Bye bye.